Welcome. So as you probably may know, weapons are essential in order to progress inside Route 06.
And there are many weapons that have unique ways to deal with zombies. So today, we are ranking every single weapon inside Route 06.
I'll be ranking every weapon based on
how much money they cost, how many hits does it take to kill every zombie with them, assuming they're fully charged,
and how good they are inside hordes of zombies. With all of this said, I'll be 100% brutally honest with every weapon. I'll be mentioning every downside and good side about all of them.
Of course, you may have different opinions because every playstyle is unique in their own way. Also keep in mind, the cost will be based on how many people are inside a map, for which I will be saying the price if you are doing a solo run.
The bat is the first weapon you obtain starting any round.
The bat can't be sold. It takes about 2 hits to kill a fast zombie, 4 hits to kill a regular and boomer zombie, 6 hits to kill a Hana and a Banshee, and 8 hits to kill a Charger.
The bat is the toughest weapon in the game, using 0.5% durability. However, the damage isn't great.
It's a starter weapon after all. It's not meant to be too interesting. Just get the job done for the start.
Either way, most of the time you'll stop using the bat past the first checkpoint, since you'll have better weapons to obtain in the shop. Inside hordes, at most you'll be using up 30% durability, which is decent. The damage doesn't really help the durability, just good enough to deal with the first 1,000 miles.
Overall, not much else to talk about this weapon.
The hunting knife is the cheapest weapon inside Route 06, costing $20.
For such a cheap price, it is pretty nice to have since it has a very fast swing rate.
It loses 3 to 4% durability every hit.
It takes 1 hit to kill a fast zombie, 2 hits to kill a regular and boomer zombie, 3 hits to kill a Banshee and Hana, and 3 hits to kill a Charger.
It's basically a blast cannon, strong damage, but weak durability. For $20 it is not bad. I'd say it's really good as a backup weapon. You can also buy lots of these as well, which makes it really good.
The downside of this weapon is its pretty short range as well as its weak durability.
But trust me, if you attempt using this to kill a horde, just know, it'll get destroyed before you clear out all the zombies. The fire axe is a really powerful weapon to say the least. The fire axe is able to kill a fast zombie in 1 hit, a regular and boomer zombies in 1 hit, a Hana and a Banshee zombie in 2 hits, and a Charger in 2 hits, all for the price of $32.
However, the durability is also pretty weak, taking 3 to 4% durability every hit, and has a bit of a longer swing rate.
However, due to the high damage, you actually save more durability than losing it.
In hordes, the axe is an absolute beast. You will have no problem dealing with zombies.
Except a few, like the Hana, the Banshee and the Charger, all which take 1 more hit to actually be dealt with. But if you're looking for a cheap but powerful weapon, the fire axe is your way to go. Just make sure you're not using it on fast zombies. They're weak by default, it ain't worth it. The Katana might seem strong to many of you, but I can prove it's not worth it. The Katana has the fastest swing rate in the entire game, being about 0.2 seconds, uses 2.5 to 3% durability every hit.
It's able to kill a fast zombie in 1 hit, a regular and boomer in 2 hits, a Hana and Banshee in 3 hits, a Charger in 3 hits.
With all of this, why do I say it's bad?
Well, due to its absurdly fast swing rate, it is really easy to lose track of how much durability you have on it. The weapon is also overpriced, being $60, which is not worth it.
The Katana is also really similar to the hunting knife, even though the Katana is tougher than the hunting knife. The hunting knife is way more affordable.
Not to mention the Katana is also pretty rare, for which you won't find it too often.
The Katana simply isn't worth the price, and you'll only really use the Katana if you found it on the ground. You're better off with something else. The sledgehammer is really useful when it comes to stalling dangerous zombies.
It can kill a fast zombie in 1 hit, a regular and bomber zombie in 2 hits, 2 hits to kill a Hana and a Banshee, and 3 hits to kill a Charger.
For the price of $42, the sledgehammer is able to stun zombies every single hit with a stun duration of 2 seconds.
It uses 2% durability every hit,
The sledgehammer is the only weapon in the entire game that's able to stun without the use of special characters like Clayton and Kimberly.
Best part.
The Banshee is completely hopeless if hit with the sledgehammer, since the stun stops any zombie except Plague and Titan. You can finish off the Banshee really easily, and will stop any pressure the Banshee applied. You should also know the sledgehammer does have a slow swing rate,
And in hordes, it's more useful to delay the more dangerous zombies. Overall, a pretty good weapon, good durability, decent damage, and great utility.
The spear does sound good, but the price isn't.
It's able to kill a sprinter zombie in 2 hits, kill a regular and boomer zombie in 2 hits, a hanger and banshee in 3 hits, and a charger in 4 hits.
The gimmick of the spear is having less damage, however trades it off for more range and durability, which genuinely sounds good. The farther you are, the harder it will be for zombies to reach you. And because it uses 1.5% durability every hit, you can use it for way longer. However, the spear costs $60 in the shop. The weapon itself is fine, but $60 is not worth it in my opinion. The range is noticeable, the durability is good, the damage isn't great, but the range makes up for it.
But $60 for this thing is not worth it.
The range is useful in hordes as zombies will struggle to reach you. The swing rate is also pretty fast, so you won't have much issue if you want to avoid getting hit.
Chainsaw is actually pretty decent at its job. The chainsaw costs $45.
While a bit more expensive, it's actually worth the price many people don't think it is.
It's able to kill a sprinter zombie in 1 hit, kill a regular and boomer zombie in 1 hit, a hanger and banshee in 1 hit, and a charger in 2 hits. It's able to one-shot 5 out of the 7 killable zombies in the entire game. It also uses 3% durability every hit.
However, the chainsaw is the slowest weapon in the game. However, it can one-shot almost every zombie in the game. Even the most dangerous zombie is vulnerable against it. In previous versions, then the chainsaw would be F tier due to how it's just a worse but more expensive fire axe.
But times have changed.
And now, the chainsaw is actually viable to use.
I believe the fire axe and chainsaw are different from each other now. The chainsaw is slower and more expensive, but is more durable and deals a bit more damage.
While the fire axe is more affordable, faster, a bit less durable, and deals a bit less damage.
People would go for the fire axe because it's cheaper, but people would also go for the chainsaw because it deals a lot more damage, even if it's slower. The frying pan is the second cheapest weapon in the game, costing $28.
It loses 1.5 to 2% durability every hit.
It can kill a fast zombie in 1 hit, a regular and boomer zombie in 2 hits, a hanger and banshee in 3 hits, and a charger in 3 hits.
For being the second cheapest weapon, it is the most reliable weapon in the game. It has almost no downsides, and you can obtain multiple of these without using too much money.
In hordes, you'll dominate the zombies because the swing rate is quick, has really decent durability, and the damage is real nice. This weapon is also pretty common to find inside the checkpoints, so you will have many of these throughout the round.
There isn't really any downside I can find. It's cheap, it's strong and durable, it's very reliable too, for which I believe the frying pan is the best melee weapon in the game. And that's everything for part 1. Next video will be ranking every ranged weapon in Route 06.
Please keep in mind this is all based on my own opinion. You may have different thoughts on anything I've said, which is fair.
But tell me, what's your own thoughts on part 1? But anyway, with that, part 1 is finished. Part 2 will be next. Have a great day.